Oh,
two soft goals.
Yeah, Rick says Binnington got the start. So I guess they already named it. Binnington is going to get the start. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. To be honest, like Binnington's not horrible. Like he's made big saves in the thing, but he's let in one or two softies here and there, right?
Yes.
And I don't know. You can almost say the McDavid goal when McDavid scored was a softie for Hellebuck. You know what I mean? It wasn't like.
No, because
you don't think so?
He deep down.
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I guess nobody ever knows what McDavid's doing.
Because like it was such a great goal. Why? Because he was on like kind of a semi break, and the guy was chasing him.
Yeah.
And I think the goalie thought he was going to cut across the net.
Yeah.
But instead, he just went to the corner and flicked it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, to me,
it was nice. It was a nice goal.
It was a very nice goal.
It was a nice goal, yeah.
I don't think he knew what he was doing, and that's why he scored.
All right. Well, let's go. Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yo, our boy Davin's in the house.
What up, Davin?
It's been a while, bro. What do we do? Let's move right into pet peeves.
Okay. Let me start because I know you're gonna go on a rant.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a rant. So go.
So Dave, my pet peeve is
gonna be crazy, bro. Canada, let's go.
Pet peeve. So you know when someone asks you a question?
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, this is the answer. And then they tell you, no, this is the answer. It's my pet peeve, guy.
Oh, yeah. Why did you even
ask? If you know the answer, don't ask me the question. Yo, I get pissed off.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, you ask me, hey, did you hear about, did you hear that there was a hockey game today? And I'm like, yeah, the hockey game is, this evening. No, it's tonight, Greg. And they correct
and they start trying to yeah.
Yo, I want to strangle you.
To be honest, my daughter is the champ of that shit.
My son. My son. He asked me all these questions. Daddy, do you know what year Wayne Gretzky was a rookie?
1979.
I was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
I know you know the year. We just talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah,
and I.
Speaking
Bigfoot, he gets the big.
Yeah,
foot.
Speaking of things, the big show foot.
It's
a big show, pow. Yeah. But my daughter will ask me something, I'll answer, and then she'll tell me no because she saw something on YouTube that says something different.
Right.
And I'm like, but that's not true.
Right.
And she's like, yes, it is, Daddy. And I'm like, yo, you got to stop fucking watching YouTube and trying to spit facts at me.
Yo, especially when what you asked me, I was alive.
Yeah.
When I witnessed it, and I know it's not the answer.
Yeah, exactly.
And the person giving your information is like you. They didn't live in that time when it happened.
Yeah.
And they're telling you something that's not true.
Exactly. That shit happens all the time.
Yes.
That's it's kind of a woman thing. Do we say this? Are we allowed to say that? Sure. Are we allowed to say that TikTok?
Sure we are.
I guess I already said it.
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah. That shit happens all the time. Anyhow, we'll leave that right there.
Yes.
But can I go on now? I got a little bit of a rant.
This guy has been itching.
Mm-hmm.
Itching.
We nearly talked about it before the show, and I was like, oh, I gotta say it.
Zip.
My pet peeve this week, or this last couple weeks, are the fucking Toronto Blue Jays. Again.
Their head office.
Their fucking head office. And specifically this time, how they fucked up with Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Because I'm like looking and they're like, they're in talks, they're going to sign. I'm like, yo, this is great. You just got all these players and now you're going to sign your player. Right?
Right. That would make sense.
That's what I expect.
And apparently they're pretty far apart on the number that they're talking. I don't understand why you wouldn't pay him. Like, what, like, they have, you know what it is? They have khakis who evaluate people and based on numbers, make a worth for somebody, right? Make what is worth for somebody. But they're not they can't be taking into consideration.
Is he 26 or 25?
25 right now.
Okay.
They can't be taking into consideration what he means to the team. And I don't just mean his offensive skill. I mean what he means to the team in the view of the rest of the league, right?
But not only that, guy, this is one thing. You name me another 25-year-old that we exclusively could get. We have, like, it's not even like we're gonna go up there searching. We got this guy already, man.
Yeah.
You tell me what other 25-year-old that's good that we could get.
That's that good.
That we could get.
That's near MVP caliber. You know, none.
Look at that.
They swung and they missed on all the other ones who were like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Soto and you know what's so funny? No, let me just finish the point on what he means to the team and the city. I say that in the view of what the league now looks at Toronto Blue Jays as.
Right.
You know, like you can throw big money at some guy who'll come and sign for it, but now when you get here, people will always wonder, will they take care of me there? This kid is homegrown, drafted here, came up here, absolutely loves Toronto, has said he wants to play here forever, has Canadian kind of roots with his dad, you know, and like the Montreal thing, and like there's so much of and he grew up here. They drafted him young, and they got him up, him and Bo Bichette, two legit superstars, and they failed to offer these guys the money that they deserve. Yes, they may be, you may have to overpay for them to stay, but you have to overpay people to come and play up in Canada anyway, right?
It's a given.
A talent like Vlad Guerrero Jr. at 25 years old has at least, you got to say, like 7 years of strong baseball in him still.
Baseball?
Yeah.
10 years.
But and
these
so
guys be
what he
playing to
wants,
like 40
what
something.
he wants is probably like a 10 or 12, 13 year contract, right? And he probably wants about 50 mil a year, which to me, and again, it ain't my money, I guess. I'm not the one making the budget, but to me, that's worth it at a 25-year-old at what you know he can do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? My pet peeve is them fucking this whole shit up. And it's not just fucking it up, but I believe now they fucked up everything for the future. Because people will look like other good players will be like, why would I sign there? You won't take care of me. You don't even take care of your own.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it seems like a no-brainer for me to be like, yo, okay, we offer you $450. And he's like, nah, bro, I want $520 or something. And be like, you know, can you come down to $5? Can you do, like, okay, you got to negotiate. I understand that. Right. But if he's solid on his number and he's solid on his evaluation, and we know how good he can be, did he have a little down year last year? Not even last year, the year before. Yeah, he kind of had, but then last year he came back and showed what he could fucking be.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, he was almost MVP. He would have been the MVP, except for some fucking guy named Shohei Ohtani, who could be the best pitcher in the league and the best hitter in the fucking league. Yeah. You know, so you lost the MVP to some once in a fucking lifetime like player.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, if you played in the Jordan era.
Yeah.
Like, you were never getting an MVP.
You're not.
Sorry, Carmelo.
Because Michael Jordan plays in the league. Yeah.
Sorry, Patrick Ewing.
Exactly.
You know,
like there was nobody that was going to get it during that time.
I feel like this guy, that's him.
Shohei, right?
Yeah. He's fucking up everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, go back to pitching.
He's fucking stealing bases. He's one of the best pitchers. I don't know. He might pitch a season or two, and I feel like they'll shut him down and just be like, bro, just hit. Just hit.
Right now,
you're worth all the money. Just
with all the surgeries that guy got, it would be smart to just let him hit.
Yeah, Davin says the Ohtani and Soto deals were a huge factor. And I agree with our boy Davin because those deals raised the market for what Vlad would get, right?
Well, you had to know that if you're the Blue Jays.
I know, but I still... And you have to know that if you're the Blue Jays because you offered Shohei and Soto over $600 million each too. But you won't give it to Guerrero.
That's the problem. He knows what you offered those guys, and now he's like, "Yo, it's not like you don't have the money."
Yeah, and like,
so pay me.
But they're like, so now, now you feel undervalued. You'd be like, "Yo, you think I was runner-up to fucking Shohei for the MVP a couple years ago?"
Yeah,
you know, me and Soto are similar age, put up very similar numbers,
right?
And you offered it. Like, what is the fucking problem here?
That's what it is.
And that's what the league is looking at. That's what we look at as fucking things. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Keep it going.
Man. He's seeing what they're willing to offer other people and then shortchange me.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take my chances.
Yeah, man. And you know he's going to go off and get paid. You know what's going to happen? He's going to end up on, like, the fucking Red Sox and fucking come into Toronto
No.
5 times a year and blast home runs.
Not even. He's gonna end up on one of these teams,
Like the Dodgers or the Mets or something.
Yeah, guy, and just come and dirty us.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Well, I say Boston because Boston's in our division,
I
and
know.
we're gonna see them like fucking 8 times a year, and he's gonna fucking average 2 home runs a game in those games.
He's gonna take a pay cut and go to a winning team. And
He's
then-
not gonna take a pay
and
cut.
then
A winning
turn-
team is gonna pay him.
No. Like
The Dodgers will give him $500 million. The
think-
Mets will give him $500 million.
Okay.
Boston will give him $500 million.
So he's going to one of those teams. We might even see him on the Yankees.
Yeah, he's stated that he doesn't want to play for the Yankees, or he never will. He doesn't like them. But I guess $525 million will probably change your mind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If I slap a contract in front of you,
Yo, Davin is like, if Vladdy goes to Boston, I'm not watching baseball anymore. And I agree, because if Vladdy goes there for the next 10 years, the Jays are gonna suck, and Boston's gonna be good, and there's gonna be a lot because of Vladdy. So anyway, whatever. You know what? That's my fucking pet peeve. Fuck Ross Atkins and the other fucking guy, Shapiro.
it's like,
Fuck these fucking guys right here, just so you can see who we're talking about. Fuck these 2 guys. Because you fucked up. You fucked up the whole narrative of Toronto.
Yep.
You fucked up the team-wise. I mean, you got him for this year. If he plays great. But guess what? If he plays great, it's the more money he's going to get on the outside. So you still don't have a chance to sign. If you weren't willing to give it to him now, when he raises his value through the season, what are you guys going to fucking do?
Is he under contract this year?
Yeah.
It's just an extension that they were talking about.
Yeah. But at the end of the year, he's a free agent.
What are you doing?
So now teams, if you're gonna trade him mid-season, then you realize like he's only a rental for half a season, and you're gonna get pennies on the dollar, so to speak, for him. If you had traded him maybe last year or something, you could have gotten a fucking boatload of like young prospects and maybe a young player to like play already, you know, like an MLB ready player and stuff like that. But yo, they even fucked up the trade, and then not even to mention Bo Bichette, who's a legit fucking star too,
And
right? And he's not signed either, and he's just like, and he even came out and said, "Yo, nobody's even called me." He came out and said, "I haven't even got a call from the Jays yet."
What are they? When we thought the Jays were making moves,
Yeah.
didn't we think they were doing on the right page? For once, we were complimenting them.
I complimented them for once, thinking Vlad was next.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was a no fucking brainer. Pay the dude $525, whatever.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna. I always thought it was gonna be over 500 for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard the Jays were like in the 450 range or whatever. But why would he take 450 when like because of Soto and things contract, he's probably worth about 5 to 525 or something.
He's gonna get it someplace else.
Oh, he's gonna get it for sure. And yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna all of a sudden go back to my team being fucking shit for 15 years because of this. Because somehow during the Ross Atkins and Shapiro time, they have no fucking prospects. They're ranked 23rd or 22 in the league
Right.
of prospects. They suck.
Wow.
They're ranked really low on their prospects. And their actual homegrown prospects, they had them up. They wasted the years while they were young. They didn't give them the money. They're both gonna likely leave at the end of the year.
What's going on?
So now what can you do? You know, like
yeah. Yep.
it sucks because I'm such a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge baseball fan, and the Jays are my team. Like they're legit my team. I'm all in. I'm legit vexed about this. Like it's like it hurts, guy.
I know, guy.
It hurts to watch a team, support the team, go to games, spend my money, buy the merch, and then see them just like fuck around and not try to put a winning product out there. I know what they're always trying to do is put a winning product, but they're not. Yo, you play in a division with Boston and Yankees and now Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking amazing.
Baltimore used to be the shittiest team in that league, and now they're like
Yo, they built their fucking
their
farm team and shit like that, and they have studs waiting in the wings to come up. So even if they want to trade like one stud away, they can get a good player.
Yeah.
But if not, they just have studs to just plug into the fucking lineup, and they have all the young fucking talent in the league.
Like,
They worked on building it.
We're in the worst division. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The Yankees are always going to buy their team.
Yeah.
Boston. Yeah, but Boston has been like hit or miss. But like, Boston's been decent.
Yeah.
The only team that we're like, oh, we're better than the Orioles. Now they're good, guys. So
and Tampa Bay, for fucking $18 that I have in my wallet, somehow they've always put out a team that's better than the Jays too. They're known to pay their players really low, but
Tampa.
Yeah, but they're always better than the Jays.
Tampa is known to sell their best players.
For prospects.
Yes.
And then have this amazing young team all the time. And that amazing young team is always better than the Jays are.
Yes.
So that's the fucking division we're in.
And then we're just stinking up the bottom.
Yep.
We're never going to make the playoffs.
No. We are the newspaper in the bottom of a fucking parrot cage. Everybody's just shitting on us the whole fucking time. Just put up. And the parrot's like, ha ha! Cracker! Give me a cracker so I can shit it out on the fucking movie. Fuck.
Polly? Polly want a cracker?
Yo, Davin was saying, watch him fucking end up on the Dodgers somehow.
That's what I'm saying, guy. Or the Mets.
Yeah.
Or the Yankees.
The one thing about the Dodgers and the Dodgers and the Mets is that they already have first baseman.
I know.
So like
that's why I'm like.
But watch, they might sign him like Vladdy came up as a third baseman, and he wants to play third, and he was willing to go to first base for the Blue Jays because.
Oh my God.
He was so willing to do what they wanted him to do because he's just like, yo, I like it here.
I want to play.
Yeah.
I want the team to win.
I want the team to win, so I'll move to first. And then he's a Gold Glover there and everything. Like he's just like, yo, they just fucked. Fuck you, fucking Blue Jays management and khakis and everybody.
You're just messing up.
Just steady fucking up ever since these fucking guys took over.
You know what? You should let Masai take over the Blue Jays.
Oh fuck.
Let him fucking.
I miss fucking the fucking Greek guy that used to be here running the fucking thing. I think he's Greek anyway. And,
the dude with the curly hair.
Yo, but he's the one who like traded for Mark Price, the pitcher.
Yeah,
he's the
one I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then he brought in a whole bunch of things. Yeah, he traded away a couple of the prospects, but he brought in a team that was legit.
He traded
better
away
than the Yankees, and
yes, he traded away prospects, but the trades were for a reason.
Yeah, to make a playoff run, because the team was already fucking good.
And he just
with Bautista and Encarnacion, and like they had the right mix of dudes who got on base and dudes who knocked them in.
I love Encarnacion. I love his wiggle.
Yeah, he's up there. And then every time he hit a home run, he'd walk. They called it the parrot because he'd run around the base with his arm up the whole time. That was just his thing.
Yo,
it's fucking wicked.
I love his swing, guy.
Yeah.
He would be like.
Encarnacion and Vladdy are really close too. So like Encarnacion's been putting him through like workouts and teaching him stuff about his swing and stuff.
Yo, that guy could hit too, guys.
Yeah, fucking Jays, man. And then when they had this management team, last thing I'll say about it, because let me just dump on them all the way since we're going. The Jays, they had a decent fucking team. They had Bo Bichette, Vladdy, Teoscar Hernandez, Gurriel Jr.
Yep.
They had this strong fucking hitting lineup, and they were doing them really. They made the playoffs. Yes, they lost, but they made the playoffs. They had over 90 points in the season over 90 wins. To get them to playoffs. They were a good team, legit every year playoff team. And then they traded fucking Teoscar Hernandez and Gurriel Jr. away, who both left and flourished where they were somewhere else. Yep. Made playoffs and everything like that to make ourselves a more defensive team. They're like, we gotta stop people to run the books. Say we gotta allow a couple less runs. So they traded away half of their offense.
Yeah, but that doesn't make no sense.
They don't make no sense.
If you trade away your offense,
yes, Davin, I missed 2015-16 too, bro. Those were the
pick up your defense.
Good years, man.
Then the team's not scoring, but then you're not scoring.
Yeah. So now you only let up one run a game, but you lose 2-1 every game because
you can't hit.
Yeah, because you can't hit. You can only score one run a game.
You give away all your hitters.
Yeah. Nobody gets on base for Vlad or these guys to knock him in, and it all comes down to Vlad to knock him in.
Right.
Bro. Fuck. They better come out to a hot start and be like 1 or 2 in their division. Because if they don't, and they suck this year the way they sucked last year, and only Vlad and Bo are hitting, and then they get big contracts and leave, then what? They did sign what's his name, fucking Santander. So at least Vladdy has backup. Like at least Vladdy has someone to protect him.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that they.
Yeah, they made some decent signings. They have like the fucking number one closer now. They signed him. They signed fucking Max Scherzer.
Yes.
Which is a great addition to any bullpen just for his leadership and his fucking World Series rings. And he's a fucking animal. Like he.
Like I like what they did.
He's in a spring training bullpen session, angry because he missed a pitch. Like he's angry. That's like his work ethic. You know, like any guy like that who has the pedigree he has, and works that hard. It's like a Kobe. You know.
So basically. But team we have now needs to win.
They do. They have to win, or
that's the only way we're gonna keep him. I think we have to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
we got to make the playoffs, and maybe you have a chance.
Maybe.